Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Orion Empress channel where you can find a nice healing lovers corners message. I do tarot readings with my psychic abilities, high intuitive abilities and talents, and I just use my intuition and my guidance from the spirit and cards to help people get through whatever they're getting through at the time, whether they just want clarity, whether they just, need to hear what they're already thinking be confirmed, whatever it may be that you come to this channel for. I put the intentions that you find what you need. I know I would have loved, love to have seen someone helping people through their journey at a young age. So I hope that this finds you well and this resonates. I don't have a topic yet. I'm just gonna let the spirit guide me into what decks to use. I'm gonna burn some sage and cleanse this just cleanse the energy. I saged before I came on, but I like to sage still about when I'm about to get the cards out. So guys, I have a new candle and I just bought this today. One of my favorite scents from Bath Body Works. It's called Eucalyptus Mint. And yes, y'all, the eucalyptus is an essential oil. Okay, so I don't just heal with my messages, but I also educate people on the benefits of a holistic lifestyle as far as using essential oils and natural herbs to cleanse and detox the body. So if that is something that you're interested in, I do have another channel, and I'll probably leave it in the description box where you can go and subscribe and learn how to actually heal your body physically. I believe that full transformation is alignment with mind, body, and spirit. And the mind is definitely a transformational place to start, but your body also has to be aligned as well as your spirit. So that is a page where I talk physically about how I physically I heal my body with herbs and essential oils, right? So anyway, the reason I really love this candle is because me and my daughter, we have not so good congestion at night. So the eucalyptus in this mint really helps us sleep so good at night. I mean, oh my God. I don't recommend people to fall asleep with their candles on, but I mean, I've used candles long enough to pretty much get the gist of it, and I know how to wake myself up. Spirit wakes me up if I need to blow my candle out. I've done it plenty of times. So anyway, not recommending this, but it really does help me and my daughter get some really great sleep at night. And as you hear in the background, I also have an air purifier. So for real, we got to breathe, y'all. And so if you're ever having congestion issues, I highly recommend this candle right here, Eucalyptus Mint. Eucalyptus also helps stomach aches, headaches, just being in, I wish I could just smell my room right now. All right, let's get to this reading. All right, subscribe if you want to hear me talk more about stuff like that, okay? All right, let's get to your message today. I'm really trying to figure out where I'm going to start. So first of all, let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about the elephant in the room. So actually, these just came in the mail today, and this is my first time opening them, literally. I've been itching to get my hands on this deck, so I'm going to open it for the first time with you. As a matter of fact, why not let that be the topic? So we're going to go there. See, brand new. Got the tape on it and everything. Oh, let me go. I'm about to pause this and find the scissors. Doggone it. Alright guys, I'm back. I went ahead and removed the plastic. I have not done anything else as far as it goes. It says discovering your true purpose across many lifetimes. Okay, so what that means pretty much for people who, okay, so first of all, somebody is very distracted. This is the second distraction and I'm not even 5 minutes into the video. I've had to pause the video. Okay, so past life. So if you are a spiritual person who believes that there are past lives. My whole gist of it is I definitely believe in past lives. At first, it just felt like, I don't know, deja vu. But I've literally met someone and felt like I've known them my whole life and just met them once. I don't feel like those feelings just come out of nowhere for no reason. And I do believe that there are people in my life to this day that are from past lives. So I feel like people, karmics, and and people in general always just find a way, energies always find a way of, you know, reuniting. Same as twin flame. So in a twin flame reading, you might hear, oh, you've had a, normally twin flame does mean you've had past lives with this person. It means you've been with this person in a past lifetime, and you always find your way back to each other no matter how many lifetimes you have. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna just go with it. Like, these are a lot of cards, but I kind of don't want to go with it, but I'm gonna just go with it because they came out. So in a past life, I see someone was a slave. Okay, fishing, fisherman, or woman maybe. Okay, baker, a knight, and a newspaper scribe. Ooh, journalist. That's fun. Very interesting. All right, before we get into this any further, I'm going to just go ahead and say a blessing. Spirit of the Most High God, thank you for this message. Thank you for this union. Thank you for the wisdom, and thank you for the information that you want the collective to know, that you will allow to use and flow through to me. May I only say what you want me to say, and I thank you for life, health, and strength. Ashe. Let's get started. I hope that didn't get really muffled. I forgot I have an air purifier and I have to actually speak up. But that's what that, anytime I sound really low, it's because I'm forgetting that I have an air purifier on in the background. Very, very, very interesting. I kinda let's put some terror. That was a lot of cards. So what I'm already getting is that you were, even in the past life, you were a hustler. Like, you were a getter. You did what you needed to do. Even if it meant, like, in this slave, I see, yeah, maybe a past life in slavery, but in this time, what I'm getting is that it was a choice. Like, if you had to be a house worker for extra change, like right after segregation. That's when I look at slave. So let's read what slave says. Strong desire to help others, hardworking and honest, desire for life to be fair, challenges, issues with authority, dislike being told what to do, fear of making big changes. Lesson, you learn how to repair shoes, sew, and raise a family while working long hours. Wow. So even in this card, like, whether you were physically a slave or not, like, you were the kind of person who has a very strong desire to work to help others. Like, you want to put the work in. You want to make the impact. You want life and everything around you to be fair and just. This is definitely high Libra energy. Definitely high Virgo energy also. Challenges, dealing issues with authority, certainly. I got the court dates to prove it. Dislike being told what to do. Very much a free spirit. You are the kind of person who, instead of handing your problems over to an authority, you are the kind of person who likes to solve their own problems. Like, you are the person right here, if you got to become the detective to figure out the case, like, you'll do that. You'll be that all on your own. And because of this, you're very structured and you know how to work with your hands. You're not afraid to get down, and whether you're masculine or feminine, it really doesn't matter. Like, you're the kind of person that'll cook, bake, and cut the car and cut the grass. So those are definitely good traits to have, where your feminine and your masculine are balanced. And you're a hard worker. With fishing, imaginative, has a unique sense of humor, enjoys time in nature, reliable and hardworking. Challenges, may be easily deceived, inclined to exaggerate at times. Be careful of addictive behaviors. And your lesson, travel was your livelihood and taught you the spirit of adventure. So what I see is you're kind of the person who has that imaginative sense of humor. Like, you really love to, just close your eyes and think of a day that could be perfect. And that's great to have those moments. Some people call that meditation. Like, that's what you really do need to help get you by. You also enjoy being out at the beach or out in the sun, around water. You love to be in nature. You like to go on like hikes and be around the woods and the mountains. You're very much reliable and hardworking. Definitely picking up water signs. Maybe easily deceived. So because you believe in people so much, people can take advantage of that, and you could be easy to manipulate. And you can also be quick to over exaggerate at times. But not because you're trying to be deceiving, but I'm getting because you're emotional. And when you get tricked, or when people play you, you become very offended because you don't expect it. It is because you see the good in people. And sometimes, to cope with rejection, I can also see addictive behaviors, like drinking, coping mechanisms like maybe partying too much, or just being around the wrong people for the pleasure, doing something for the moment, not really thinking about the long-term effects. And your biggest lesson was actually living your life and taking those chances, not being afraid to actually take a chance in people, knowing that they have the capability to hurt you. Being taught the spirit of adventure, and you have that resilient spirit where you get knocked down, but you don't stay down. Okay. Bruised but not broken type energy. Yep. I'm gonna keep this short too, y'all, because I've been noticing my readings are like an hour long, and I don't know if, like, honestly, I just say what the spirit wants me to say. I don't mean to make them as long, but I'm gonna work on my time management, so I will make sure that I'm conscious of that without, making sure that I am not leaving anything that spirit does want me to say out. Okay, Baker, so much that the collective that could be watching this, you very much could be the person that works really well with your hands, especially with slave and fishing. Like, it takes a certain skill level with your hands to be able to catch fish, to be able to build and sew. That takes special techniques with your hands. So you're really good with your hands. You could be a healer. You really could you could be a light worker is what I'm getting. So you enjoy cooking, you enjoy food related activities, love making your own creations, motivated to work independently. Your challenges could be blaming others, playing that victim mode, refusing to take responsibility for your actions, and like being accountable for the role that you played, even if it wasn't initially your fault, or if you weren't the one to blow the first blow. You kind of might have that finger pointing syndrome. And you can have negative thinking patterns, which could also highlight you could be going through some negative self-talk. So be kind and gentle with yourself. You know, don't just get up and beat yourself every time you feel like you make a mistake. Turn those L's into lessons, okay? Don't, get up talking down to yourself like, oh, you stupid, like, come on. Like, don't call yourself the B word. Like, I used to really, like, the reason I'm stuttering, y'all, I'm tripping, is because I remember when I used to talk, I literally was thinking about this today. I used to talk down on myself, like, man, I talked down on myself. I talked to myself like a dog. And then I couldn't realize for the life of me why I was attracting negative things. It was because I didn't respect myself, and I was attracting people who didn't respect me either. So you have to understand what you think and what you tell yourself. You're right, whether it's good or bad. If you think it and believe it long enough, that's what it becomes. So no, life is not all rainbows and sunshine, but I'd rather walk around at believing it is until it happens. You know what I'm saying? What do I have to lose? So anyway, your lesson is you learn to listen to the stories of others and become compassionate. So you're very much a learner. You're the kind of person like, yeah, I might blame myself, but in front of the right environment, in front of the right teacher, I definitely can learn to change and adapt. So you're the kind of person who could be transformational. Even though, like, they may be challenges, those aren't things that break you. Like, I had to train myself to get out of the victim mode. I used to feel like, dang, why does everything keep happening to me? Why can't I win for losing? And that was stopping me. That was blocking me. And that was blocking my blessings. I literally had to take, well, Vaj, what did I grow from this? I may have lost that material, but I got a lot of spiritual favor. I'm doing things at a young age that people at my age can't say they've done. So I have to look at that opposition as potential for my growth. Gifts for night. Volunteers and enjoys helping others. Yeah, you are definitely a light worker. You're definitely one of the 144,000. See, I knew I was attracting a divine audience, a divine collective. Whoever you are definitely a starseed. You're out of this world. You love helping others. You're a loyal worker. You're a partner, protective of family and loved ones. All these different things say the same thing. You are definitely a chameleon. You are someone who can adapt to their environment very quickly. You are someone who can come in, learn it, and be teaching it in the same breath at the, like, Spirit is saying that you're one of those people that quickly advance. You're the kind of person that when you get a job, they're ready to promote you within like the first month or month to 3 months. You're a hard worker. You're a go-getter. You be upsizing the charges. Do you want a both sides? Would you like the upsize? Yes. And you're the kind of person people respect with the night as well. Like, what do you, when you first get a, when you see a soldier, for instance, and this time back in the day, they were knights, and this time we call them soldiers. Like, when you see them, they be like, you respect them off gate, because it's an energy that they bring, and it's an energy that they carry with them. But when you see them, that they're your protector. You can trust them, and that is the vibe you give. People love to have you on their team, is what I'm saying. You are like the leader of your clique or the leader of your group and whatever it is that you do. Hold on. Yeah, I'm telling you. Third interruption. So you're definitely the leader of whatever it is that you do. You're someone that people can trust and rely and depend on. And the lesson that you learn in this trait and having this quality is that you learn to take risks and achieve your dreams. Again, that's something else. Adventure, the spirit of adventure. You love and thrive off of freedom and adventure, and that is why you have this is why you have conflict with authority, because you like to be a free spirit. You like to do what feels good to the soul. That's what liberates you. Again, Another another gift with your hands. You are also a writer. You are someone who likes to research. You would like to have creative expression through writing and reading. Creative ideas flow naturally for you. You seek out knowledge so that you can share them with others. You're the person that love to give someone a fun fact of the day. You love to drop tips on your profile. You that person. You like to share quotes and stuff like that. You like philosophy, and you're into motivation and inspiring type of energy, and you like to creatively express that yourself. You could be someone who even has a platform. You could do some type of media. Yep. You could even have your own podcast, something like that. I could definitely see that. And you seek out knowledge. So your challenges that you deal with is being competitive. So you have that spirit that you could be jealous at times, unable to accept and appreciate yourself and see your self-worth and value, in other words, and may be prone to have gossipy behaviors. So you might be addicted to being involved and knowing the tea in the community. You're the kind of person that you know, you may not start the rumor, but you'll spread it. You'll partake in it. You'll indulge. And the lesson that you'll learn, your biggest lesson learning in this trait or operating in this trait, is that you learn the power of words and influence, and they have had over history. Let me read that again. You learned the power of words and the influence they have had over history. So this is a very important, let me bring this card down. I don't know why I'm so close to the camera, y'all. I'm sorry. This is very intriguing. So basically what I'm getting, you are a leader, you are an influencer, you are someone who could have a lot of followers. If you saw the last reading, it turned into, I thought it was going to be a twin flame reading and it turned into a purpose reading. You could be a person that is a messenger, and that you have a gift that you are supposed to take all over the world. People are supposed to know your name, see your face. Like, you literally you know, you're looking at fame in this lifetime with all of these special gifts. It's like you've been training for this for lifetimes. As a matter of fact, I'm about to go to that deck and get some messages. And yeah, I feel like you have hidden wisdom inside of you. Like, over your lifetime, you could have always had that inner wisdom in you. Even in this lifetime, you could be that old soul, that person that always was around older people. That person that had older friends, dated older males, older females. Yeah, my kids keep keeping in here. So somebody could be pregnant. It's my kids interrupting me. Your kids could be attached to you right now. Your kids could be influencing your love life. They could, your kids, but the distraction. Somebody is distracted right now. Ooh, and I can feel the frustration. I feel it. Oh man, that's funny. Let me see what the bottom of the deck was. Innkeeper provides emotional support to others. Yeah, again, you are someone who, you're your brother's keeper, your sister's keeper. You are the person that people depend on. Like I said, people love coming to you about things because you have that inner wisdom. You have that inner knowledge. Enjoys learning and gathering wisdom, seeking information and sharing with others. In the new scribe. I mean, all these cards are saying the same thing. Aware of a higher purpose in life. And challenges that you could be going through, or that you could seek at points in your life, is refusing to ask for help. Lazy at times. Careful of self-destructive habits. And what I was really about to say, or what was really peeking at me as I read that, is your mouth. I was about to say being careful of your words and what you say. But that's a form of self-destructive. Like, sometimes we got to watch our mouth, and I'm learning that myself. Like, even in my growth, healing is not just a linear passage, okay? Healing looks like 3 months of self-care, and then month 4 you over emotionally eating, back on, damn near back on the wagon. Like, that's what healing it's up and down, it's all around. And if you're someone who's quick to move with them words, because you got that inner wisdom and you got that flow and you got the influence, so when you talk it just come out smooth, it's quick to come back at somebody. Like, you don't even know the power your words carry when you say what you say. But when you use words in an offensive tone and it's set with that intention, I mean, you cut people's pride. That's the kind of person you are. So your mouth can be self-destructive, and you have to learn how to use your words in a way, even when you don't like a person or like the situation, you have to learn how to speak with love at all times. Because even though, yes, you are highly protected, there is still a certain grace and essence and blessings that come from being able to control your tongue and control your emotions. Self-destructive habits. Okay. The lesson: you learn to stop comparing your life to others and just to be unique and authentic. And that's an amazing lesson that everybody needs to learn. And it's so crazy because a lot of people die never truly learning this lesson. This is so real. It's easy. We wake up every morning, we tap into our phones, we tap into Instagram, Facebook, and we begin immediately from the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep is look at other people's lives. And it's got to come to a point in time where you have to look at your life and ask yourself where you are and where you want to be. So I'm not gonna make this long, guys. I'm just gonna I was gonna do a little tarot, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm feeling more led to, because I am, now that I know my audience and I know I am working right now with the divine, I'm gonna jump to my work your lights. I'm gonna okay, so I'm gonna use the work your light and get some information. I think this would be great. Ooh, they're going. Clarify fishing. Sarah, what do you want to know? Okay. Send 2 cards. Clarify Baker.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Somebody kids is glued down. Somebody pregnant. Period. Oh my gosh. This has never happened. Well, I've only done 3 up here, but normally, even when I'm by myself or doing separate readings, this doesn't happen. Alright. I want to go ahead and get my clarifications out there while the deck is getting... I know these came out together for fishing. That one came out. Go ahead and get some organization going here, so that I don't lose my order. These 2 came out together. So I'm going to keep that right. Wow, I said transformation, and the doggone first card that popped out was transformation. Your life purpose could be about transformation. You're definitely here on a mission. Clarify new scribe. That fell right in my lap. So I'll go down. Wow. In alignment. That's exactly what I was talking about in the first part of the video. Alignment. Okay. Align your life. What needs to change? Alright. Good in this light. Help me to challenge this message. Help me to draw the applications and connections to the cards. Help this message to help heal and activate the light workers. Okay. Working from home is real. Sometimes I just gotta work through it. I gave her the puzzle. That's what she wanted. Okay. So for the first card that clarified slave was transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. So you could be definitely, man, yeah, this is really starting to connect with the last reading. Like my mind is going right back to the last reading of a lot of you going through some type of shift. And it feels like a storm. It's like God had to do a divine intervention and send a storm your way for you to really wake up into your purpose, because you were getting too comfortable in a false reality that was not the life that you were meant and designed to come here and live. And storms feel rough because it takes and requires a certain discomfort, a certain level of discomfort, because you have to be able to remove all of those toxins and things that are not meant for you so that you can provide room and space for what is. And that's why we call it a transformation, because when that spiritual detox is done, you walk away completely different. You're never the same again. And when you transform, your energy starts to transform and activate other people. I remember when I began my transformation, oh my God, it was so powerful. My best friend started to transform. I'm not even no longer with my baby's father. He started to transform. And now we're working on a very, very healthy, stable, co-parenting relationship. Like, it can be done. No, all Black women don't have to put their baby's father on child support. There are ways that you can sit down and make something work with the person. We all come flawed, but we are all humans. And I'm telling you, it was so much easier, y'all. I can testify that it was so much easier for me to just work through the problems, sit down with the therapist, try to get the help, heal, pray, change my life, change my diet. Like, when I'm telling you, when I met my baby's father, he was on high blood pressure, he was depressed, overweight. He got with me, started losing weight, got his business back on the road, and he ain't on no high blood pressure no more. I helped take care of his body holistically. Even to this day, even though we're not together, because I understand the role I need to play. My girls need a father. Facts are, there is an age difference between us. Facts are, you know, statistically, a Black man his age don't have a long time. But when you know the right things and you have the right information and you start to transform your life, you begin to activate other people. And that's so powerful. All right. So for fishing, 2 cards actually flew out. Sisterhood of the Rose and Play. So let's start here. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Exactly, you are a leader, and this is high divine energy. So I don't do male or female. I do all energy, masculine, divine masculine, or divine energy, or divine energy, divine masculine or divine feminine, or just feminine masculine energy. But I'm definitely talking to a divine feminine energy. Okay, you are a high priestess, you are a mystic, you are a teacher, and you were sent here to teach other people, just like these cards. So if you never got a past life reading, definitely understand that in many lifetimes you could be an ascendant master. You could have been someone who was always at a level of high rank in the spiritual realm, is what I'm getting. And play, have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious. So also what I'm getting is, you could be so dedicated in your role that sometimes you just forget to stop and smell the flowers. So make sure you're staying grounded. Go to a park, go near some water. Okay, you see this blanket, meditate, do some yoga, align your body, like this alignment card. Okay, healing is full mind, body, and spirit, and that all is from within, and you can activate it. So make sure you are staying near grounded natural resources like you already do. Even try meditating. I've actually went to the park and meditated near water, and it was just so delightful. Oh my gosh. I just went out there, meditated, wrote in my journal, you know, for 30 minutes, just started making, even if it was like 3 times a week or once a week, I always made sure I tried to do something that was very grounding to my body, even if it was just sitting in the sandbox with the other kids. Kids are healing too. Trying to see if I'm getting a message here. With this fishing card, imagination and this unique sense of humor in this play being combined, you have a very nice talent for like entertaining people with your words, your stories. Even how you tell a story could be very entertaining. Use that. Is what the spirit is saying. You have a great sense of humor, and you should definitely start to use that, become more playful. What I'm hearing is it's going to attract more business. It's going to attract more clients, or it's going to attract more. You're going to, what am I getting, spirit? Like, you're going to use that, and it's going to help you very much in your next level is what I'm getting. Loosen up. You're going to attract people just by being you. You don't have to be so serious all the time. That's what I'm getting. Yep. Stop and smell the rose. Y'all can see that. Y'all see that? Okay. The clarity. I don't know if the focus was kind of going in and out. For Baker, I got Arama. Where are you being called to journey to? Ooh, okay. I'm going to go back in my book for the Arama, because I want to get some more information and see if I can pull out a connection to this in the Baker. Because what I'm getting is you're someone who likes to make your own creations, and you like to move independently. And like, you see how she's looking at everything she's manifested? No one's there but her. And she did all of that with her mind, or she's somewhere. And actually what I'm also getting in this card, this is actually a place. This water-based planet. You see how she's, looks like the, this is covered. This is like Atlantis vibes, low-key. But either way, she's still like looking. You see how she's illuminated with the stars? You are someone who can literally close your eyes and create a canvas. Like, you're a visionary is definitely what I'm getting. And with that being combined with the Baker, you are definitely a healer. You are someone who can create things and it be healing to someone's body. You could have a business where you make healing drinks like smoothies, or you could offer some type of service that that offers people like health alternatives to live a better, holistic, transformational life. Yeah, you are someone that could definitely very much be into health. Earth sign, water sign. I really see a lot of signs on the table. With the night was clarified by take a break. And I definitely get what that can mean, off break. Like, soldiers work very hard, tirelessly, and they do it with a smile. They don't break. They do what they're supposed to do. They do what they told, and you know, even if it neglects their self, you know, their self, basically their self-need, their self-care. But the spirit wants you to take a break, because there's so much, not just peace in getting rest, but there's so much power in getting rest. Sometimes we trying to rush and get something done, so much to the fact where we get nothing done at all, because we stressed ourselves out about it. Our body needs the time to rest, because we are still spirits. We're still having divine experiences in a human body, and our human bodies do require rest so that our mind can properly work. And with the new scriber, it says trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So basically the spirit is saying you You are protected. Your ancestors are guiding you. God is guiding you. Spirit is guiding you. The universe, everything is working for you and conspiring for your good. And when I say the universe, I can mean something like, because people are like, well, why do you like saying universe instead of God? Because God created the universe. And why would you acknowledge one and not acknowledge the other? How many times have the universe worked out for your good? I can tell you, I can testify a lot of times it was a rainy day and I didn't have an umbrella, and somehow it just automatically stopped raining when I needed to get out the car. Like, I can testify a lot of times where the universe worked out for me. So I'm just saying, like, I acknowledge both, and you should too, because all things that have breath, work together for the greatest good of the Most High God. And that's just facts. Even the birds. So we at one time used birds as messengers. We used birds as faith that they would send our letters. Okay, they were the postal service at a point in time. So why not use it? We used the universe freely back then, but now we use the universe today, and it's called evil or witchcraft. So we learn that as time changes, people's perceptions and people's beliefs change. But trust who you are. Stay on your path. Don't let anyone define where you grow. Okay? Not everyone can go where you're growing, and that's just facts. You're going to have to travel the path less taken, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. And you need to trust the path, because you are actually being supported. And the Spirit is basically saying, what would you do if you just knew you was being supported like you are? You are highly protected. You are a high priestess. So do not be afraid to walk into that whatever God is calling you to walk in. I feel like you were being chosen and you were being called to take on this transformation and this mission, and you're gonna have to make a decision to trust the path and take the calling. And in order to do that, you are going to have to align your life, mind, body, spirit, whether it means you change your habits, whether you change your mindset, you change the way you talk to yourself, whether you change the way you see yourself. You have to first change the way you see yourself. You have to learn how to know, love, and accept who you are, all at the same time. Because Spirit is calling you to help birth a new age, to help bring in a new earth. You are being called. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this reading out with a few little messages from a deck I created. I have two. I have one twin flame deck, and then I have one from like Spirit downloads that I just receive over time. And sometimes I get these downloads like randomly, and I have to stop what I'm doing and be like, okay, write it. I just bought some more flashcards. I got 2 of them. I'm not gonna rush it. Whenever the Spirit tells me is whenever I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna go over here. That was good. That was a good message. Thank you, Spirit. I love that past life reading. You have been training for this. Wow. So I was hearing the Spirit say. Ooh. Coming all out. Oh my gosh. Wow. Soul Tribe Ascension. Wow. Let's get some of this together. Wow, I feel like that was the first one that flew out. Y'all see that? Ascension. Soul Tribe. Calling in your Soul Tribe. See, guys, don't worry about the people that you may lose in your journey. You're going to gain the people you need. Just trust the path. Oh. So we're going to put that over there. Group plot. Okay. Sibling rivalry. Oh, gosh. Well, that's definitely specific. A group of people. Could be brothers, sisters, people that you grew up with. Liberated. Freedom. Yes. You may have gotten freedom from this people. It could be distance between you and these people, but they could be secretly working against you. Oh, shoot. Praying for your downfall. Wow. Wow. Definitely a warning. Your ancestors are coming through. Oh, my goodness. Karmic family members. How did that all come out at the same time? The way I was shuffling. You will be successful. And that could be very much reason why there is sibling rivalry. Because you were the black sheep. You weren't supposed to be the successful one. Is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Spirit wants you to connect with the loving relatives. That's going to help get your energy back. Because when people are sending psychic attacks to you, because I don't really feel like you are in contact with these people, because Spirit said liberated, and that came out after praying for your downfall. So if these were people who have been praying for your downfall from the time you were a child, you have been liberated from these people. And Spirit could also be warning you that you need to stay that way. Like, you're going to be successful, but you're going to have to stay away from these people. Because you don't need to be around the energy that's about to come from these karmic family members. Wow. You could have also had a past life with these same karmic family members. They could have been set. They could set you up. They could be trying to set you up in every lifetime. Is what I'm getting. Because why not just sibling rivalry? I got sibling rivalry and karmic family members. Karmics are lessons, guys. Karmics are people that are like twin flame. They're commonly found in our past lives. I'm not saying every karmic is from your past life, but this is a past life reading, and that is the vibe. That's what I'm getting. Period. And that's the truth. Connect with loving, genuine family members. And that's going to help your energy. You could be someone who's very charismatic, and when you connect with loving relatives, that could be the energy that you pick up and receive. So if you got one of those older aunties, great grandmas, go visit them. Is what the Spirit is saying. It can be really draining when someone connected to your blood sending you psychic attacks. It can drain you. So you need to go back and connect with loving relatives so that you can get some of that energy back. They know you're powerful, period. And that's why they, wow. Wow. Inheritance. So, okay. My kids again. Okay. Inheritance. So, yeah. Whatever is going on with these karmic family members and this sibling rivalry can have a lot to do with an inheritance. Wow. And the fact that these karmic family members could just be jealous that you were chosen. So in every lifetime, they find a way to set you up. In every lifetime, they find a way to plot against you. That's crazy. Have you ever been around family and you never really understood why they don't like you? Like, you never really gave them a reason. They just, for some reason, couldn't help it. Like, no matter how hard you was trying to be accepted, it was just like this underlying, just this seed of hate. Like, where did it come from, bro? Like, oh my God. And it's because you're chosen. It's because you were the ascendant one. You were the one who came to help transform and transformate this planet and uplift the frequency of this planet from 3D back to 5D. Period. Or 5D, where all the other planets are. And see, this family is about, oh man, inheritance and broke. So what I'm getting is, wow. What I'm getting is, this family was broke, and could have needed your inheritance, and their karma is that they're going to end up broke and you're going to end up the successful, abundant one. Like, and you know what? I have been getting very, very, very strong downloads. And I wish I recorded that morning reading I did the other day. I got a reading where the Justice and the Judgment card came out with the Six of Cups. Like, past life. And the Ten of Cups. Family. So, in the Seven of Swords. So, like, what I am getting, there is some thievery, or thievery that was going on with a family. With the Six of Cups, past life. Ten of Cups is family. So, whatever happened, it left you broke. But now is the season for justice and judgment, where the divine is about to get their justice and the karmic is about to get their judgment. And I feel that very strong. Like, this season has been very strong for divorce, separation. Like, oh my God, like no other. I feel it so strong. Like, the spirit is coming in, and it's like it's waking people up, though, removing those toxins so that you can absorb what is for you. It don't feel good, it's uncomfortable, but I'm telling you, it's a dynamic shift and a change that's coming, and the spirit is ready to promote and gift you, because you endured everything that could have killed you, that could have turned you dark and sour, and you chose it. You took that and you chose to become the light. You chose to heal. You chose to love. You chose to forgive. You walked away from these people, but you forgave them, and you continue to live your life and uplift others. And the universe and the spirit wants to gift you a promotion with the spiritual ascension, with success, with abundance, like everything good and that you have attracted is finally coming in. The spirit has seen your work. I'm definitely talking to an entrepreneur, and you are definitely, I'm not saying that, you know, you're just an entrepreneur. You could still be working a 9-to-5 and pushing your job on the side. You are a hustler, just like the past life deck came out. Like, you were someone who could literally do it all, and the spirit is telling you that your promotion, your abundance is about to come in, period. You might want to, because of the, I feel like this is coming up for a reason. Because this is past life stuff, but it's coming up now. So, you need to make sure that you're working with the moon at night. Say your prayers, write out your, you know, your affirmations, write out your goals. You know, whatever it is that you want, focus on that. Use the energy of the moon to do it as well, because the moon very much does coincide with not just our thought, our perception and memory, but as well as the things that we want to manifest. You can really learn how to use the energy to work with the moon to help ascend you and your understanding. Like, y'all, I found this book for $5 at Five and Below, and it is so interesting. I haven't gotten very far, but what I've read about the moon so far, it's like, bro, why are we not learning this in school? Very, very, very interesting stuff about the moon. So start working with the moon. Yeah, even do something saying, do mirror affirmations. Stand in the mirror and, you know, speak the things that you want. I am strong. I am healthy. I am self-motivated. I am self-disciplined. I am strong. I am safe. I am secure. I can do anything. I am a good teacher. I am more than enough. Oh, wow. And again, the famous card. Whatever your life purpose is, whatever this calling is that you are meant to do, it's going to lead you to fame. You're going to travel the world. And that's crazy. The famous card came out again. I shuffled the cards. And astro travel. So watch out for those dreams, y'all. You know, dreams are very much realities, you know, and I mean, I can't testify every single dream is a reality, but I know when I'm astral traveling. I know when I'm in a lucid dream. I have graduated to the awareness of knowing. I do have to work on my memory, because sometimes when you astral travel, you do lose time, you lose memory. You don't, you know, there are just certain clips that you might remember, and then you might be going through your day and certain things trigger, and then you be like, oh, and then you're able to put that piece back where it belongs. But you know, it's important when you are going through an ascension spiritually and you begin to astral travel to keep a journal and start writing your dreams down, because those are messages and they're important and you don't want to lose them. And I have to actually work on that myself and do a better job at that. So, because I'll wake up out my dream and be like, oh, I just dreamed of such and such, such, and then be knocked out again. Then I ain't write nothing down. And then I didn't woke up and then came back from another planet. And I'm like, dang, I done forgot the first dream. So just make sure you keep a journal beside you. And I think that is heavily related right there to moon work. Astral travel and moon work, you definitely need to start doing a nightly ritual. Could just be as so much as keeping that journal by you at night and doing those affirmations and writing down those dreams in a book. And yeah, you are dealing with people who refuse to heal. Period. You're dealing with people who refuse to heal, and that's why they remain karmic family members, because they just don't want to change. And that's why the spirit wants you to stay liberated from them. So when this success comes in and they try to come back in, forgive, but do not forget. Take your warning, because karma and justice and judgment is coming in, and you don't want to be around this broke energy that's coming, because your inheritance is coming back tenfold. And I'm gonna go ahead and close out this reading, because I mean that ain't everything you needed to hear, honey. I don't know. Thank you, spirit. We gonna close that energy out all the way out, especially with them karmic family members on the board. I'm about to burn my sage again. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be blessed. You are divinely guided.